Free route. Hey. Yeah, you ought to come join us on this instead of playing a grind fest like that. Not that this game can't be a little grindy too, but just in the best of ways, so. Jesus.
Hit everybody.
Christ! Alright, well, gotta go this way now. Option. Come on, baby. Your fat ass ain't meant to go this way, but we're going this way anyway. Christ, I was not making it through that corner. Okay, alright.
Still, the one thing I stand by this game is the AI is a bunch of cucks.
Oh, the AI are dicks, but honestly, if you just go into it with a laugh, the fact that they're dicks is kind of funny. Just the way that they are dicks.
Yeah. Well, the fact that I don't have to get all those fucking trophies anymore, I really don't give a shit. I start a race. If I don't like it, I quit and I just do something else.
There you go. It's gonna be just slow enough, isn't it? No, maybe not. Ha 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 ha! There we go! Finally! Alright, Wingman's finally got a win on one of the courses. It only took forever.
You know, and I don't know, I don't remember who it was that had a bad Wendy's experience, but those fuckers forgot to give me a straw tonight.
The bad experience in this case was Mechanic's Grip.
Oh yeah? Have you ever went to a McDonald's at 3 o'clock in the morning, drunk out of your mind, craving a Big Mac, bring it home only to find out that they didn't put anything? There's no Big Mac sauce, no pickles, no lettuce, no nothing on your burger.
Wow.
Does that ever happen to you? Because I tell you, it's happened to me.
Hi, Box. Stop dying, Box. Hi,
Hey,
Box.
The worst thing I had recently was when I paid for sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits at Burger King, and they gave me sausage on a biscuit with no cheese and no egg. I'm like, all right, thanks.
No, but I can say that there is a Wendy's that's around here. Now, I haven't been there for years, so I don't know if it still has the same reputation now as it did way back in the day. But this Wendy's was so bad that literally, and I am not exaggerating and I am not joking, you would go there, and if you went through the drive-thru, no matter what you ordered, they would get it wrong. Every single time. It actually became a joke in town that if you went to that Wendy's, when they asked, what do you want, you were supposed to reply back with, what are you going to give me? So that's why I laugh when he joked about Wendy's, because I'm going, there's a Wendy's around here that is, dear God, they're so good. They're so fantastic. They're awesome. And I love going there. And then there's the other one.
Yeah, this one, apparently it was a woman that took my order at the drive-thru, and then when I got to the window to pay, the guy goes, "What did you order?"
Oh God!
And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, she took your order but didn't put it in on the computer." Like, okay.
How do you take an order then if you're not actually putting it at the same time?
I was like, was her shift over and she was just saying, "Fuck this guy," or like, what the hell? I was like, spicy chicken sandwich?
Well, the worst experience didn't happen to me. It happened to my friend. Everyone got their orders right. My friend ordered a 10-piece chicken McNugget and like 2 just regular double cheeseburgers. They gave him 6 nuggets. And instead of double cheeseburgers, they literally gave him they gave him cheesies, but they didn't give him burgers. Like he literally had like the buns with cheese and whatever fucking they put ketchup and mustard or some shit on it, and had no burgers.
Wow.
And he was like, he was like, you've never seen a guy who wanted McDonald's more than anybody just get completely like shafted. Like it was his idea. He's like, "Oh man, I want McDonald's. Like everyone's finally like, "Okay, fine, we'll just get fucking McDonald's." Sure enough, he's the only fucking order that gets fucked up. But he was stupid. Like we always check before we leave to make sure the order's right. So he like everyone checks and he doesn't check. He's like, they can't fuck up my order. I mean, I've fucking chicken nuggets and cheeseburgers, regular cheeseburgers, right? Yep, should have checked.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
How do you fuck up that order? Well,
yeah.
Never underestimate the stupidity of human beings.
Yep. Like, I mean, I've had, like, orders fucked up, but, like, small, like, except for, obviously, the Big Mac order. Like, like, I asked for no pickles or something, they give me pickles, whatever, that doesn't matter. But to flat out not give anything at all, it's like, what's happening?
Yeah. Apparently, when he was ordering, the microphone broke out, so he said cheeseburger, all they heard was, "I want a cheese?" And they went, "Okay."
Yeah, the worst I ever had with food wasn't even fast food. My buddy and I were in Oneonta, where we both went to college, and there's one of the pizza places there is pretty famous for what they call a cold cheese pizza. So you get a regular cheese pizza and basically an entire tray of cold mozzarella, and then you throw that on there as you're eating it. And we ordered it to go, and they said, "All right, give us about 45 minutes." We dicked around downtown. We were about to drive back home. It's an hour drive. We said, "We'll pick up the pizza, reheat it in the oven when we get home." We go there, go to pick up the pizza. The guy says, "Oh, it'll be a couple more minutes." We go over to a table. We're fucking with our phones, not paying any attention. We're like, "Man, this is taking a while." And they're calling up orders. They're doing this thing. It wasn't going to take 5 more minutes. It was sitting on top of the stove, done when we got there. But they thought we were under a different name. So we sat there for 45 minutes because I'm like, they're like, "You know what? We'll make you a new one. You'll have it fresh to go." So we waited. They put it in. They had, all this stuff. We waited another, 30, 45 minutes. And they're like, "Wait, what was your name?" I'm like, "Frank." They're like, "Oh shit, that was on top of the stove the whole time." Like, are you fucking kidding? The whole idea is the drive back from Oneonta to where we live is hellacious when it's dark, because it's a highway, but there are no lights. It's all deer and turkey,
right?
And it's a nightmare. So I was like, you know what? We'll order it. We'll leave at dusk. We'll be home when it gets dark. And now it's fucking pitch black. I can't do the speed limit because I can't see. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
You ever had the opposite though, where you order something small and they give you something like big?
I've had a few moments where they've dropped some extra food in, and I go, well, this is the rare case where I'm getting a boon instead of a bane. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I've had it before where I've ordered like a 10-piece nugget, and I don't know what happened, but I've ended up with like a 20-piece.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks.
yeah, I've had a few times where I've somehow ended up with an extra bag that had like a couple extra burgers in it and shit. I'm like, all right, whatever, that's fine.
Oh, I never tuned this car. Fuck.
The best was I asked for a plain, very simple vanilla ice cream cone. No sprinkles, no chocolate, nothing. Literally just that.
Oh shit.
Like
Helping.
5 minutes later, yeah, you're helping, all right. 5 minutes later, the chick comes back and she gives me a full-on sundae. I'm like, I didn't order this. She's like, I thought you said sundae. I'm like, I very specifically said vanilla ice cream cone. I don't know what you're getting at, lady, but so she's like, oh well, here. I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
She charged me what it would cost for just the regular vanilla ice cream cone, and that was it.
Yeah, we used to, when I was working at the barbecue / ice cream place a couple of summers, we would get people where they would make their order, and my brother had gotten so good at it that he knew the entire menu and never wrote anything down and never got orders wrong. So I wasn't that good, so I always wrote everybody's order down. So I, hot fudge sundae with strawberries, this and that. I write everything down. As soon as it goes out the window, because of health code, I cannot fix it. You have to throw it away, and we take the loss, and I make another one. Well, I get it there. I said no strawberries. I'm like, no, you said strawberry. I didn't want strawberry, and the guy's just yelling at me, and I was like, sir, here's the slip. I just pulled it out of the garbage can, like very clearly, STRAW. That's strawberry. You said that. Oh, well, make me one without it, anyways. But that'll be $3.50. I'm not giving you. It's like, no, I will fight you on this. I'm not letting this go. Like, you ordered strawberries, you're not getting a free one. Go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I do live in New York, central New York, upstate for the downstate.
Oh, and I can finally get to the fact that, T.A.N.K, you gave your fucking cough to Box. What are you doing? Stop it. There we go. I meant to say that like an hour ago.
I didn't mean to. Sorry, Box. Less than 3. Oh, I'm just shitting in bed.
Don't bed shit. Oh god. Yeah, you're shitting the bed. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I told you.
Like you're sitting there, I'm coming up, and you pull out. I'm like, fuck. It's good. It's fine. It's good. We're fine.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's the same thing, Bucks. That's what I had.
What's that? The plague? Sounds like the plague.
Yeah.
Might be. My parents just came back from a party. That's where I went before. And they're both fucking hammered, so I'm not going back upstairs till they're asleep.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. No, I'm not about that tonight.
Not about it.
Not about it at all.
Oh, I did tune this car.
You cut that shit out, eh, Gryphon?
Stereotypes.
I'll just use this screwdriver.
He might. He'd rather
Box, for the
not.
love of God, just don't.
Hit the man's
Don't,
hurting
Box.
enough already. Jeez, Box.
Fucking hell.
Just digging the
God
knife
damn
in
it.
at this point.
Jesus Christ. God, just where's my suicide pills at?
Oh,
Jesus.
no. Look what you've
God.
done. We've actively been working to keep him sane, and then you had to say that.
I'm just gonna block Boxer. Where is it here? Where is it?
There it is.
Alright, no more messages from Box. Alright.
I can make it work. Gonna be good. But I admit I don't want to be. Okay, so I have an option to go for the win or an option to hit Zard.
Yes. And I fucked myself right in that face.
Oh, well,
God
yeah, there goes the
damn it.
win because I fucking totally fucked that up. Oh boy. Yep.
Yep. I went from 3rd to 9th.
I went from 2nd to 7th of my own fuck up, so, you know. Helping!
Oh boy.
Helping! Get on my way!
Yeah, that was the guy that I tried to spin when I was in 3rd. Captain Court's guy. Oh boy.
Him and I have been mildly tussling.
Get off my ass.
Oh, he's
Oh,
got
there
it
you go.
for me.
Hit Zart. Perfect. Oh, god damn it. And of course this guy got to turn and get in the way.
The guy just tried to spin me and spun himself. Idiot.
Lol. Helping.
You're such a cunt face, Gryphon.
You're the one spinning out in front of me. I had to go.
Uh-huh.
Come on. Turn. Fuck.
It won't. It might. It won't.
That was a nice little leg spike.
I finally tuned up my Road Slayer GT, so I gotta figure out what tune I need to get it to do what I want. I gotta try something different.
I mean, that one is definitely the classic, oh shit, what is it? One to the right, and if you got it full tuned up, one to the right, one to the right, one to the left, one to the left. I think that's how I got my GT. And then that thing is just amazing the way it works on most horses.
Yeah, my default tune for most cars is leave the top 2 in the middle, bottom 2, 1 to the left, just to start, and then make changes from there.
Very, very rarely do I ever want to have the chassis anything other than at least a little bit stiff, because most of the courses you can, it's just faster is what it is, except for the fucking front wheel drive cars. Be right back.
I want that fucking guy dead.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because I hated the Warzone control scheme.
Yeah.
It took 15 button presses to do one fucking move.
Yeah.
And that's why when you play the N64 ones,
Oh Jesus!
and everything's
That
mapped
was
to the C
Zart flipping.
buttons and A and B, it's so much better.
Yeah.
Holy cow! What's going on in this?
Just keep
tournament?
pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Yeah, I just had my foot in the game.
Well,
You know, I
there's
do
Tam
have
trying
a copy of
Really, Zach? You
WWE.
gotta come after me, dude?
Because you're Canadian. He knows it.
Yeah, that's it. No,
You know what
WWE
was
Raw. But
Yes, it
I
works.
was just
Not
going to
for
say
you to go to the
WWE
wall.
Raw. What was cool about that was because it was on the original Xbox, you could import CDs to your Xbox and then make your own entrance music. Like
Yeah.
before other
Yeah,
games had that. Yeah, that was
I know
pretty cool.
Rico had done that. on the Xbox. I forgot which one he had for the Xbone, but he set. This one he was living with me at the time. He sat in his room for like 3 hours, just setting up like the entrance shit.
Oh yeah, because you had like a full customization suite for the entrance.
Yeah, like he freaking was downloading music and shit, put it on USB, put it on the Xbox.
Yeah.
And I think he, like when he got done, he basically made Guile from Street Fighter. And like that was his entrance theme was freaking Guile's theme.
I think the one thing that I like when I picked up 2K19 on a sale on Steam was that, oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh man.
Was when because I am not good at those games.
Oh shit, sorry, Griff.
When I realized that I could play universe mode on like easy or normal and just have an auto-generated story from week to week to week.
Yeah, got a wrecking assist.
A lot of fun.
I don't know if we ever played.
You guys are gonna play nice. You get a
Royal Rumble for the Dreamcast, but that game was pretty terrible too.
Yeah, I didn't really get to play much on Dreamcast.
The one everybody picks is WCW Backstage Assault on Dreamcast. Because that's just a buggy mess. It just didn't work.
Well, it's how do you have a wrestling game with no wrestling ring?
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, like I get it. I get what you're trying to do, but no, that's not good.
No.
But WWE Royal Rumble for Dreamcast, or I'm pretty sure it's still WWF, was it was just not great. But the one thing they had over fucking any game,
I don't know if I hit you or not.
You did, but I got spun because of laggy bullshit. The guy that spun me, I never hit, and he never hit me.
Yeah, and I saw where you were at, and I freaking slammed on the brakes as I was going by, and then I popped up and I spun out. I didn't know, because it didn't look like I hit you when I went by.
Yeah. Yours was just a tap. It didn't really do anything.
Okay.
I had something like that happen earlier when I was at my friend's house. We were playing NHL 20, and I went to poke check, and the AI fell over, and they called me for tripping, and my stick never touched it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing the rest of the Royal Rumble game had for Dreamcast was that you could have like as many guys in the ring as possible.
Oh yeah.
There's no limitation, so if you had 20 guys in the ring, you had 20 guys in the ring.
Yeah.
Let's go to the high side, because Gryphon's going to be on the bottom unless he's coming up to the end.
Finished.
Okay, there he is.
Yep, there you go.
Now you can hit me as hard as you want to.
Don't make me drive to Florida and take you up on that offer.
Wow. Not what I meant.
There we go. Second
Kinky
place.
up in there.
There we go. I don't care. I just got wrecked. I don't give a shit.
I think the funniest part for me, and my wife can attest to this, was when, was it last year, the year before at WrestleMania, when, what's his name? Oh, fuck. The guy that always sings with, or does the monologues with the guitar. Yeah, when Thugonomics John Cena came out, I was losing my fucking mind. Because
both of you fucking in the way.
I wasn't in your way.
You were in the way. That's why you got nudged, because I was trying to go.
I was just driving.
Yeah, in the way. Driving in the way. Like this guy.
You're in my way. You're in my way.
The way. He's
I thought he was
slowing me down.
Like,
oh jeez.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Tires.
Oh bad.
Somebody's throwing tires at me. I don't like it.
The Cheerios are in the milk. I repeat, the Cheerios are in the milk.
Second race for the road cutter. Still got to do some more tuning to it. And yes, I try to make this as obscenely ugly as possible, so people would hit me.
Oh, somebody stop.
Gryphon's in the freaking ripper, so I'm screwed if he hits me at the right speed.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm hitting everybody right now because they're all in the fucking way because none of them know how to go up the hill.
They can't all be Hugo.
Most glorious hill climb that has ever happened in this game.
I think we did 2 or 3 races the other night, Griff, after you had signed off.
Yeah.
And Griff won one of them because I forgot which one it was, but it was a good limo race.
Very first race that I was gone.
Yeah, that's what it was, yeah. 'Cause I remember he made the joke, like, oh, so Griffin's gone, I can even win now.
Turn.
So since you guys obviously are
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What'd you do, Tam?
I didn't do shit there. I was gonna say, what was your favorite pay-per-view of all time?
Mine's always been Hell in a Cell. But since for ones I can remember watching growing up, it was always Hell in a Cell. I just don't.
I remember.
I don't have any specifics for it.
What we used to do was, like my mom would invite, a bunch of our, she'd let a bunch of our friends come over as long as everybody brought like $5, and then she would order the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
But I remember like Survivor Series back in like '97, which was like the Austin, like the bloody Austin match, bleeding everywhere. I remember that. I remember obviously King of the Ring '98, the debut of the Hell in a Cell, where fucking Mankind got chucked off the top.
That is my favorite match of all time.
Yep, that was my favorite.
Mankind. I'll say, Mankind is hands down. He's been my favorite wrestler since I can remember.
Well, and that's the thing, like, and especially obviously because it's entertainment, but when you like, if you've read his books and you follow him a little bit, like Mick Foley is such a good guy.
Yeah. Like when I first set up with Twitter, like
he put himself through.
He was one of the first people I actually followed, and like I'd comment on stuff that he'd post about just like charity stuff he was doing. And like I could tell just by like how sincere and legitimate the responses were. He was the one responding.
Yeah.
And
speaking of wrestling, Gangrel just joined. If anybody's looking out. If anybody remembers the Brood.
Yeah, Gangrel.
Where the fuck's Edge and Christian at?
Gangrel actually still wrestles on the indie circuit,
yes, he does.
which is sad.
Yeah.
Because he shouldn't have to, but
and he also still
hang on.
You directs porn.
You say it's sad, except he probably still wants to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, he's got a because I was googling it when I saw it on Twitter. I was like, wait, why? And it was
to interrupt real quick. You see Gangrel. If you look above it, you've got the friggin' Road Warrior.
But he's like drugs and alcohol, and any of his money is all gone.
That's whatever. But I would say even if that wasn't the case, he's probably one of those guys that would keep going. You've got a bunch of them that are out there that just continue to wrestle even well into their later years. What fucking Rock and Roll Express, I think it is, are still fucking wrestling.
Well, it wasn't fucking Demolition still wrestling up until like 2 years ago or some shit?
Yeah, and Hacksaw was still going for the longest time. I mean, look at fucking Ric Flair, even in the top lane. That fucker wouldn't fucking retire forever.
I think some of it too is it's what they love, it's their identity, and they just do not want to let it go.
That's it.
Oh, it's also all they know. So no, they didn't make money as much as the guys that today make money, right? So they gotta they gotta still work. They can't just be like, I'll sit off my contract money and do whatever, you know.
I mean, and you look at whoever it is, wrestling, main event WrestleMania. You may have you could have something come up. Ric Flair's the freaking guest referee.
Yeah.
And he's going to get paid more for that one match than he did for an entire year of wrestling back in the fucking 80s.
Yep.
Well, even Goldberg was wrestling last year.
Yeah, he come back.
Well, I think a lot of it, too, is all the stuff that he used to do outside of wrestling, like all his car shows and everything. All that stuff's gone.
Yeah.
So, it's just...
That happens.
I mean, he's not in movies. He's not doing any TV shows anymore. So it's just wrestling again.
Which again, until
sometimes it's an atrocious match, but
So since I couldn't get
so what you're
a
saying
word
is
in,
Goldberg and Lesnar at WrestleMania?
Damn it.
Still can't.
Since I
Still can't.
couldn't get a word in edgewise on the previous topic, almost 2 topics ago, going on the favorite pay-per-view ever.
Yeah.
So there's 2 answers to this. One is the Royal Rumbles have always been my favorites in general, because I just like the Royal Rumble itself. However, favorite pay-per-view of all time, surprisingly enough, is few that I ever paid for and watched. And I'm only going to go by what I was literally there live for. So some of these events that, are the greatest of all time, I wasn't there. I didn't watch them live. So actually, my favorite pay-per-view of all time, up to this point, right now, is AEW Double or Nothing. That just happened. Because that fucking pay-per-view was so good.
Yeah.
That,
it doesn't have to be WWE.
No, I at this point, that right now is my favorite. Fucking Cody and Dustin Rhodes' match was just so fucking phenomenal alone that it makes that one my favorite.
I just hate that, with WWE, that Cody never really got the recognition I feel he deserved.
No, of course not. Everything was against the Rhodes in WWE. It always was.
Dusty Rhodes behind the elbow.
Vince is just
Vince.
he's in his 70s, and he's just Vince. And he's
Vince
just, I call the
That's
shots, and it's like, no, that's why if you watch, like, TakeOver versus one of the other, top series pay-per-views, usually TakeOver is more exciting to watch.
Yep.
No, Tamp, you're not passing me.
And Triple H is the one that is booking NXT.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, straight up, the problem with WWE is that all of these old guys that still come around and do shit need to just go away.
Yeah.
It's
the same.
It's over. You
No,
had your time.
hang on. Here's the thing. I don't even agree with that. The problem is the way booking is in general, and again, it goes back to Vince.
Yeah, but what ends up being the problem is you end up having too many guys on a roster, and you have guys that are still WWE legends still wrestling for WWE. You know what I mean? And that ends up being like, well, this guy really wants to wrestle tonight, so we're going to throw him a bone, but we're not going to throw Finn Balor a bone. You know what I mean? Or whatever, And that, I 100% believe that's the problem.
And it's realistically that they use too much time on the same set of people. When they have that many hours of wrestling that, when you have the same people show up on both shows and all that shit, that's why your lower card guys can't get on fucking TV. Stop having the same people. Supposedly they're going to split it again once it's Fox and USA, and we'll see how it goes from there. There's nothing wrong with having the legends stick around. Even AEW's using them, and you had fucking Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson showing up that last show. And they were used fantastically. And they didn't take away from the general match that was going on either. So
I think some of the big problem too with whoever it is that the storylines for me seem to last like 1 or 2 weeks too long. Like, you have a good trilogy match, and then all of a sudden they're like Monday on Raw, and it's those two talking at the mic again, and it's like, wait, why didn't you just end it on a high and start something new?
That's actually a fault of the fact that they don't really book for the long term. They book for the short term. And because they do it that way, then you get the same 2 people having a match every week after every week, which is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be you build the match through other shit going on, and then you have the big match between those people at the pay-per-views. But by the time you get to the pay-per-views, you've already seen these same 2 guys have a match 4, 5, 6 times, and it's boring at that point.
Yep.
No, but like what I'm saying about the legends, though, right, is specifically look at the Undertaker, right? I love the Undertaker. Undertaker's always been my favorite wrestler of all time. I've got autographs and shit with him and all kinds of shit. But what makes it okay for him to not be around, come out like a month or 2 months, month and a half before WrestleMania, pick a fight with somebody, and then take a spot in WrestleMania that could have been deserved to somebody else?
Because he still pulls big money. That's why.
Absolutely. That's not the point here. But what you're going to do is you're going to cause so many people to be like, well, yeah, great, the Undertaker's there again and whatever. Yeah, that's fine. But you know, like if Kevin Owens got a bump because of Taker, or if even if a couple years ago, if John Cena would have got a bump because of Taker, you know what I mean? Like people are going to get fucking pissed. Yeah. And I personally think that's the problem. Is that not that legends can't come back and can't have a couple of storylines and shit like that, but look at Taker, Kane. Look at the tag team match at, what was it, Super Showdown or whatever?
Yep. Brothers of Destruction versus DX.
Yeah. What the fuck was the point of that match?
Hang on. Here's the real answer to that. That's the Saudi blood money.
Oil money.
Yeah, that's the Saudi blood money. Paid for that because that is specifically what they're asking for and nothing else. You don't ever pay attention to those shows. Period.
Yeah, no, I get it, but all they did to themselves was hurt themselves. Fucking Triple H had to go through a goddamn whole surgery because of the shit.
They want to get that blood money. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. You know, fuck.
Did you see pictures of him after it?
Oh, yeah.
He was fucking jacked up.
No, here's the real argument. Is it's not that there's anything wrong necessarily with having those big guys show up for big events to bring in the draw, but it's the fact that they never, ever, ever want to book their lower card people correctly. When you have EC3, who is fantastic on the mic, fantastic in the ring, fantastic in every fucking way, shape, or form, all he does is act like a jackass with the red cup in the back because fucking Vince doesn't like him. It still goes back to one man is the actual problem why all those people cannot ever get on shows and can never really show themselves off.
Yeah.
It's the same reason that little guys didn't win the title and still don't on a regular basis. Because it's just, let me trot out Brock Lesnar, who's been away for fucking 8 months doing steroids, and he's going to win the title, and he's going to be unbeatable again.
Yeah,
I don't have the energy to talk about Brock Lesnar. That's how fucking
I can't stand Brock Lesnar.
I was saying, it's just 3 words. Just fuck Brock Lesnar. Like nobody fucking likes him.
It's beyond that, dude. Like honestly, like what? Back in the day, absolutely, I was all for Brock Lesnar. The second he came back and the attitude and how WWE was treating him when he came back, fuck you. Get out of here.
And we talk about the legends, you talk about that stuff and the part-time legends and stuff. To me, having a guy like Brock be part-time and get as big a put, like if you do Taker versus somebody,
I am.
Fuck you, Zark. Fuck you, Zark.
Oh, it's a different guy. I was rolling a totally different guy.
Somebody their WrestleMania moment against Undertaker, okay. But when you bring when somebody goes away for 9 months and then shows up and he's just as dominant as ever, even though these other guys, like, they just completely squash all the momentum. Especially that's the way they do it. They do squash matches with them, and that's just, it sucks. Because it's like, oh, here's the match. They built that whole, what was it, SummerSlam against Cena, and it ended in 46 seconds or something.
Yeah.
They're like, look at how powerful he is. It's like, this is stupid. Oh, fuck this turn. Every time.
Oh, there's the lag. There's the lag. I know the turn's coming.
the one match.
And I still fucked it up.
I fucked it up.
Thank you, Rolling Thunder. Thank you, Rolling Thunder. He nipped me in the freaking rear bumper just enough to make me miss the damn barricade.
The one match.
That's my biggest thing with like the squash. Like you guys are talking squash matches. You say you got Cena coming or there's an up and comer who's getting a shot at fucking Cena for whatever title. If it's Intercontinental Champ or whatever it was, if that's even still a thing. But they're rising through the lower mid card and into the mid card. They're doing good. They're good on the mic and everything. and then they get a title shot against Cena, and he fucking destroys them. I mean, it stops any momentum they could have. That's why I stopped watching it altogether, and I stopped following it. Because just that shit started to get to me again, like it did when I was younger.
Yeah.
And it just royally pisses me off that, like Gryphon saying, I mean, you got a lot of good talent, people great on the fucking mic that do not get the shot because Vince doesn't want them.
Yep. And they always book it piss poorly. Like, you go back to what you were talking about with Cena and Brock. That squash match could absolutely work if it was booked right. But you gotta have something like he's getting absolutely beaten down by whoever. You know, there's a big thing that happens in shows before that, so that before the big show, he's hurt. He's hella hurt. He can't possibly. Yeah. And now Brock beats him down, and look how dominant Brock is. Well, sure, Brock still looks like a badass, but then you go, and then you can run that story for a little bit longer, and have it be that, you know, Cena comes back not hurt, not beat up by other people. And
well, because if you go back to when Daniel Bryan won his title, they had him in an earlier match,
right?
So he was, you know, odds stacked against him.
Exactly.
So it builds that huge story of, oh my God, he won. If they had done that, like Cena just went through hell in an earlier match, and now he's got to face Brock. Of course, he's going to lose.
Yeah.
And then
Hugo's ready.
Yep, Hugo's ready.
And
then it would be different.
We're at number 5.
Right.
Racing US number 5.
But when both guys go in healthy, it's just silly.
About squash matches, though, the one thing I've been like, I stopped watching wrestling, right? But it just so happened I watched WrestleMania, I think last year, 2 years ago, whatever fucking one it was, where it was Cena was trying to get the Undertaker to wrestle him the whole time. And then Undertaker just comes out and completely squashes that. I actually followed up with Raw and shit like that just to see what happened. I've never been more confused by a match in my fucking entire life.
Cena was
drunk.
What
was the point of all that?
Cena was drunk.
Yeah.
Cena was drunk.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, so like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sitting there trying, like, somebody explain this to me. What the fuck was that about?
No, if they're gonna do squash matches, it's either A, after somebody's been beat down, B, it's some low-ass Carter motherfucker that, you know, that's what you use them for. Or C, you do squash matches heavily for the longest time, like Goldberg used to do, and then eventually when he gets beat, it means something. So you can have somebody, if you were to have, not Brock, because I kind of hate to go with this, because Brock always beats, and then loses. And then beats, and then loses. And I don't know, it's different somehow. But for him, it's because it's so rare that he's ever around. It's not like, you know, Goldberg was every fucking night he was showing up and squashing the shit out of people.
For more recently that I can remember, just look at like when Rusev came out.
Yep.
Like, he came out, he was fucking unstoppable. Like, he couldn't be beaten. And then when he was finally beaten, I mean, it was a big thing.
Right now, your squash matches need to go to fucking The Fiend. He needs to be squashing the shit out of everybody and anybody. He needs to be the one that retires The Undertaker. Like, all that shit needs to happen. Will it happen? Who knows? Vince is still in control, so they're going to get fucked up at any moment.
Yeah. One of the people that it happened very slowly with once he got to WWE, but you saw it in back in the somewhat decent days of Impact, was Samoa Joe, where he was destroying everybody, and it set up huge matches with Abyss at their pay-per-views because it was, well, he's unstoppable and so is Abyss, so it set up these two giants, you know, to face each other. And it just, even no matter who lost, you could still keep that going. But then he got to WWE and they stuck him in NXT, and they did the same kind of thing, but then they just didn't move on him until slightly too late.
There's no until. He's still, despite the fact he could easily be a monster, he loses every major important match, and so you know he's been ruined at this point.
And another example I was going to say...
You go.
I was say another example I was going to use is look at freaking Dolph Ziggler. Like, I was such a freaking huge Ziggler fan.
Yeah.
He was great on the mic. He had a lot of talent in the ring. but he was given the opportunity once or twice, and because of an injury or whatever, he never got the shot to go big again.
Yep.
Yeah, the thing for me, whether it's Samoa Joe or, Ancient Sting or Goldberg or whatever, Vince has a very, very hard time, impossible time, pushing guys who did not sign his contract before they signed with other companies.
Mm-hmm.
And he will make them rot on the mid-card until they've repented enough.
Yep.
Well, look at Luke Harper.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And for him, it's not even that he signed somewhere else, but he pissed off Vince, and it's like, oh yeah, now you're stuck. That motherfucker wants out of WWE so fucking fast, but they just can't get rid of him. They won't get rid of him.
Right.
It's like he's being punished.
He's 100% getting punished.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off.
By the way, what's up,
Darth
Hugo?
Raider fan. How you doing, Hugo?
Yo, what's up, boys?
There he is.
How's it going?
I'm here.
Dude, we were talking over.
I mean, I said what's up to him when he came into the chat, but everybody's talking wrestling.
Yeah,
you can't
I'm
trust
watching
people.
football too.
You can't trust people.
Well,
I
which
ran
game you watching?
Zark for 4 laps.
I recorded the Alabama one.
Never trust Zark. Always crush
Destroyed all
his
this.
life.
I tried
know, but I
to.
was-
Like, he come back and spun my ass out, and I
There he
right
is.
there at the very fucking start.
Fucking.
Oh, he's behind me.
I know. I ran him clean for 4 laps because we were just, going door to door for the lead, and then as soon as I got to the outside,
he just went to spin me out and fucking
slammed me.
missed.
There you go, bud. Go fuck yourself.
That's the right mentality.
I've been chasing T.A.N.K for 2 freaking laps now. I get right there on his fucking bumper, and I can't get past him.
Go ahead, Netflix.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
Yes.
no,
Yes.
Yes.
Get out of here.
No.
no.
Yes.
I swear to God, if you fucking put me in the wall, I will find you, Netflix.
You put yourself in the wall on that one.
I'm saying if you put me. I have your fucking address. I'll take the next goddamn flight out.
Come on. The 44, the 44 mag in the closet. It's got a
I don't
fresh
give a
clean on it.
fuck. I don't give a fuck.
The idle threat.
Yeah, right now,
You don't know what
hang on, you don't understand, Netflix. Right this second, he's winning either way, okay? Either he's hitting you, or you put him out of his misery. You cannot win this
Exactly.
fight.
Oh
Exactly.
no! I'll shoot him. I'll be a dick. I'll shoot him in the fucking foot. So then he's gonna have a broke back and a gunshot wound in the foot.
Motherfucker, you don't even know for sure what I look like. I'll fucking sneak up behind you with wearing a UPS outfit and slit your goddamn throat.
Box, you still in chat? Let's we need a T.A.N.K meme stat.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go.
Come on, thing. Time out.
There we go.
Horrible. So fast. That's the fastest I've ever. I think we were all ready to launch
Yep.
the
We were. Oh, Darth Raider fan. Come on, Zark. Come on, Bastion. Come on, guys. Vote Chun.
Nope, not enough time.
We need Hugo.
Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
It'll happen a bit. It's the same as
Hugo's a
always.
more fun racer. Chun just sits there like his mom. That's all he does.
Lay there like a fucking lame fuck.
This freaking road cutter. It's gonna take a long time for me to get used to this thing. It is bouncy.
You need to seriously make your chassis stiffer then. I mean,
Okay.
she is a little bit bouncy, I agree with that, but
Because hearing you say, one right, one left, one left. That's what I'm trying. Because normally I just do one. I go one to the left for everything.
Nah, bro. You gotta pay attention to what the track is.
I don't retune any of my vehicles. Once I have a set thing, I generally stick to it. So,
And that's for me, everything going one left on everything. And that handles pretty good for all my cars.
I changed it every freaking track.
The fact that you're going bouncy on your chassis surprised me, because it's not fast at that point.
Move, you fuck! I swear. Oh, you cocksucking motherfucker.
There it is.
Here he comes. I lost my glasses.
We're fucking voting Lemmy. All right, he's gone.
Blue
This
wings?
piece of shit. Oh, god damn it. We're fucking voting Lemmy out.
If he doesn't try to vote one of us out first.
Try is the imperative word there.
Well, that's just it. As trigger happy as we can be, we may end up kicking one of us to get Hugo in. Kick T.A.N.K, get him angrier, and then he gets back in and just destroys everybody.
I'll murder your face.
It's been tried. No, not the fucking wall again.
Damn, Blackhawk, I played nice the whole time and you just zarked me.
I didn't spin you.
I saw Gryphon move up to second. I knew I was screwed.
I didn't dive bomb at you at all.
No, Blackhawk, this is my win. Get off me.
Hey, I'm not spinning anybody. Just side to side.
Fuck you, Zark.
We are so far away from fourth place.
Yep.
We really are. No, Gryphon! No!
Oh, got him.
I was too light for it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh,
I tried.
Jesus.
Oh, Lemmy,
that
you're
was fucking
second.
glorious.
Lemmy, your
Fourth
mother
still
sucks
hasn't
dick for
finished?
coke.
Holy
Holy
okay,
shit.
fourth is now finished. Holy shit.
Yep.
14
15
plus second gap.
seconds.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I
didn't have a
wanted
chance
the
to change the
limo.
limo.
God damn it. Yeah, I wanted the limo too. Fuck.
The things we
Hugo,
do for
how
our
far into
friends.
that Bama game
I think
are
I'm
you?
gonna spectate this race, so yeah.
But you're here.
Well, there goes
How
Super
far
Cool
into the
Car.
Bama game are you?
He was the vote we needed, and he got spun out first.
Fuck that guy.
Thanks for your vote. Fuck you.
Get the fuck out of
Back to the lobby, kid.
So we're voting super cool car next?
Yeah.
Decided.
There we go. Everybody hit me now. Watch like 3 people quit after this race.
Probably.
And Lemmy's gonna come back in with a fucking blood vengeance.
One
I'll race
can
the limo from now on
only
if he comes
hope.
back in.
This mic stand it's gotta go.
Get rid of
I need
it.
a new one. I hate this fucking mic stand. I gotta get a new one, man. This thing's done.
No.
I say, Hugo, just rig up some empty Kettle One bottles. Make your own mic stand.
No, the
Yeah.
clamp that supports it is just done. So, dude.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Suck it, Sam. I thought
I
it'd
think
be harder
that
than
costs
that.
like $15. It's fine.
Chun, go away. Go away, Chun.
No.
Oh, there goes Gantz.
That was for Lemmy. They didn't want to do it, but they had to.
Oh, wow. I hit him? Okay.
Oh, you lost your glasses.
Rip. Deal with it.
Suck it, Gantz.
The G life, though.
That's it.
Yes!
Oh, there's Zark and Shooter,
took
Knife
out
Flicks
Zark.
and everybody.
Oh, God. Oh, thank God.
That was
How you doing?
wreck that guy.
I mean, it's still bad because you're on my inside and I can't get around this corner
Yep.
because of it, but...
Oh!
Rip!
Knife
Took out Bastion.
Oh,
Flicks
no!
is inside you?
Oh!
Did I hear that right? Am I the only one that heard
Yeah, I
that?
respawned and Gryphon jumped inside of me.
Yeah.
How is Dan still alive? He has no health.
1 health.
Now he's dead.
Hey, Blackhawk.
He bumped into Bastion. And now Gantz is sitting in the middle of the jump.
No!
Hey, Darth Vader fan, remember
shit,
me?
there goes Blackhawk.
How you doing?
I'm good. Oh.
Yes!
Oh, I almost had Zark.
He just freaking... I don't know how the hell he just went through that turn so damn
Ah! God damn it!
Gryphon got it, and I got
quick.
Zark.
There you go. You got Zark on that one. I missed him after the jump, damn it.
Oh, Gryphon, you're still in first. You're fine.
Yeah, but
But things.
I was fully expecting to get completely fucked right there because of that.
Yeah, you almost did, but you were
Gryphon.
half a second too
Gryphon.
fast. Because I come
know
through
that's
that
you.
jump right as you were.
There we go.
Son of a
Thank
bitch.
you. Appreciate it. And there we go. Got that thing to win on a figure 8. That's what I was looking for.
There goes super cool car.
How far into that Bama game are you?
4 minutes left. They're kicking this shit out of fucking.
There's
No,
our
I
shit.
was just gonna say that that record day by that one receiver.
Oh, dude, he caught 5 touchdowns. It was ridiculous.
He had 11 catches for 275 and 5 touchdowns.
Oh, damn.
I mean, but so some
Suck
of
it,
his
Zark.
touchdowns, they were good. They were great catches, bro. He was covered on a couple of those like really well.
Oh shit, sorry,
Just
Blackhawk.
great
I didn't mean to let you
throws.
off like that.
Yeah, just great throws. Tua's fucking amazing though, man. Such a good quarterback.
Well, like my
Zark
one
just got
friend is a
Gryphon.
Texas fan, and he's just, I just keep telling him, you hate to see it when Oklahoma just gets another quarterback. in
Oh
Lincoln
my God,
Riley
what's
system.
happening over here?
Yeah.
Like,
But good for. I love Jalen Hurts. The dude's such
Oh,
a good
yeah.
team player, dude. So I'm
Yeah.
glad he's having success. I knew
well,
he
that's
would.
the thing. The way he left, like, versus like Kelly Bryant leaving Clemson after they benched him for Lawrence, like Hurts was just, he took it so much better than
Didn't
Bryant
slow
did.
down.
Well,
Uh-oh.
so the thing was last year when they had the competition about who was going to start, no one had any doubt. I mean, if you watched Alabama the year
Racing
before,
US 5.
you knew Tua was going to win the job.
Yeah.
So they told Jalen in the offseason and said Tua's going to start. He's like, you know what? He's like, that's fine. I'm going to stay here one more year because he had a great quarterback coach. He's like, I'm going to learn. I'm going to try to develop some more. Transferred, and he's going to get drafted probably in the top 3 rounds, probably, I would imagine.
Oh, well, you know for a fact, just because of the Lincoln Riley system, which is hilarious to me because Bob Stoops only ever won one big game, and his nickname was Big Game Bob.
Oh, Bastion, what are you doing?
Fuck Bob
What?
Stoops.
At the same point, Lincoln Riley runs a better offense, and based on stats, if it's just a stats award, which a lot of times it is, he's going to get his 3rd straight Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, which is just obscene.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we'll
Jalen
see.
is playing
I don't
out
think-
of
I
his
don't-
fucking mind.
I don't think Jalen's going to win the Heisman. Not right now. We'll see how it goes. He's playing great.
Like, and I like Miami, so I just root for other teams because they fucking suck.
Yeah.
So,
Is Miami hasn't had a good team since the 90s?
well, 01 and 02.
Oh, okay.
01
I'm
when
sorry.
they
Let me
had
be more technical.
yeah. Well, I think the 01 team had like 7 or no, the 01 team had 11 first-round draft picks on it, which is just obscene. And in 02, they actually had a better team,
Oh shit.
but that
That rolls.
phantom
Oh,
pass
that guy
interference
just got
against Ohio State,
destroyed.
that phantom OT pass interference against Ohio State, they got Ohio State that Maurice Clarett national title.
Bitch.
Because Miami had won 38 consecutive games before that game.
I can't stop.
I thought you guys kicked Sean. He's still here.
No, we didn't kick Sean. We
No.
kicked Lem.
Yeah. And now he's crying in a corner somewhere.
rocking back and forth.
Yep.
Mom, they kicked me. I just wanted to play games and they kicked me.
How about them
He's
Huskers?
probably like, why did I get kicked?
He broke
Yeah,
his
how about them
controller, his
Huskers,
monitor,
Dino?
his PS4s in 8 pieces.
No, you can. Sniffing like the hound dog that you are.
Well, this guy crashed.
Yes!
You gonna get your win.
It's gonna happen!
Yeah, this fucking asshole. Yeah, you're getting your win.
I got a 10-second lead in a D-class red rocket.
This fucking asshole, dude. I
Let's
can't believe that
fucking
shit.
go!